See, the problem with the Cavs, and I do think this is going to be a fairly short series, is that they can't play the old school Eastern Conference style because they can't get stops.
That's a problem.
See, when you look at the composition of the Cavs roster, the players that they play quality minutes, obviously Kyrie Irving is a terrific one-on-one player, and he's going to have an opportunity to not only be an all-star but an all-NBA performer. I love Kevin Love's rebounding, his passing, and he's playing terrific in this series. But after Tristan Thompson, who's going to give you energy and effort, everyone else is a specialist.
Yep.
J.R. Smith needs somebody to get him shots. So does Kyle. So does Channing Frye. But on the defensive end, along with Kyrie, those are guys that are getting taken advantage of by the Warriors because they have 4 all-stars.
No, obviously you're going to a gunfight with less guns, right? So what you have to do now is you have to muck it up. You got to get physical. All scorers want space. What Golden State does an amazing job of is they find the paint, they create disadvantages on your defenses. I think what they did last year, what Cleveland did last year, and they did very, very well, they're not doing it as well this year, obviously, is when they went to switching pick and rolls, they did a good job of making them take contested threes. When you get paint threes, where you get in the paint, kick out, shoot, that is such a higher percentage than one dribble, 2 dribble, pull up threes or pull up twos. They've got to find a way. You're right, they're not the greatest one-on-one defenders. But with that being said, they're hard. These guys are hard to guard one-on-one no matter what. So you have to find a way to keep these guys out of the paint and make them take contested twos. Now, a lot easier said than done.
I got something for you.
All right.
So Steph Curry and Kevin Durant teaming up to be the first duo to average 30 points in the NBA Finals since the early 60s.
Yeah.
You played with LeBron and Wade. We saw what LeBron did last year with Kyrie Irving, both scoring 40 points for the first time in the same finals game. Best duo.
Ever?
Ever and or, because I know you're going to probably say LeBron and Wade.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm a little biased. They put 2 rings on my fingers.
Yes, indeed. Who you taking? You want Curry, Durant, Bron, Wade?
Oh, I'm taking Bron Wade right now, only because to me, Bron was the best player on the planet. Right now, I still think Bron's the best player on the planet. Now, is KD catching up? Absolutely. KD's been doing this for a long time, though. He's taking this stage for people to really start enjoying and watching it. He's the hardest guard in the league, period. So I just think that at that point, to take the lead, you have to be the best player on the planet. LeBron James is the best player on the planet. D. Wade was so good. Like, they don't understand. Like, you see it. Every time a guy gets older, it's like he wasn't that good. Yes, he was. Watched old tape. But the best ever combination is probably Jordan Pippen.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I'm with you there. LeBron James has been here in the last 2 years going into the postseason that starting to slow down, because of the regular season, resting, calculated, going out there, just trying to make sure he's ready for the marathon. He's hearing it again right now. KD has surpassed him. Is the best LeBron James behind him, or you still see something forward?
Forward, for sure. I think the one thing he's done a good job of is I've watched him. He takes care of his body better than anyone I've ever seen. He continues to do things to allow him to.
Hold on 1 second, because you're a friend of the show and we got a lot of love for you. Ask and you receive. I want to make sure. This guy hears your argument.
Thank you.
Let me move over here. I'm getting over here.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I'm standing right over there. Mike Miller wished you were out
Let
there.
me move out of the way for this, actually, so you got some eye contact.
Wishes. I like to grant wishes.
I can't wait.
Here I am.
Well, listen. I know you got the stats and the computers and all this stuff.
I don't have a computer.
The only thing I didn't like on all this stuff was when you talked about his leadership.
Not today. Okay, not today. Let me hear it. Yes.
Okay,
I've
never been around a better leader.
Yes.
And that's the one thing. Like you guys had this discussion in Oakland. He is to me one of the best leaders ever. Like he makes people better around him. He makes average people great. And he does that by leadership and by the way he plays. So that was the only thing. Like, you can take the stats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
His numbers speak for themselves. Like, I mean.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about. I think that was yesterday or the day before, where I said if Kyrie Irving's not playing up to his potential, or Kevin Love, which Kevin's playing great, or J.R. Smith is not playing up to his potential, that's a reflection of LeBron. Now, I heard everything you said just now, and I believe you. There is all deference to you on knowing LeBron both as a friend and as a teammate, and what kind of leader he is, and how he makes other players better. This is coming from a place of respect, not hate.
Okay,
I don't do this thing where I hate LeBron James or I think he's done and over or he's trash.
You're close.
I do hold him.
Pretty close, though.
No, see, you're listening with your heart. You're listening with your heart. What I do is this. I hold him to his own standard. Now, this is the argument. I do want to hear your response to this. Yeah. If LeBron is the leader of that team, and I believe he is, if he dictates the outcomes and the way other people play, that's what leadership is, not just how you play, but what you inspire and require of other people. If those guys around him are not playing the way they should, is that not a reflection or a statement on his leadership? Not of all time, Mike, not when you played with him, but I'm talking about in this series getting ready for the Golden State Warriors.
I don't think it's a reflection of his leadership, and I'm going to tell you what, I think obviously does he have to do things to help them be better? Absolutely. There's people in professional, not just in basketball, but in life where you have to make people better. People are just better at some things than others. LeBron James just happens to be the best player in the world. He has to make guys around.
It's getting close. KD. I just heard you. You just said it's getting close.
So he makes those guys better. The bottom line is, just like when I was in Miami or here now in Cleveland, he can't put the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna make the plays. Also, you got to give credit to the way Golden State. Like you can't discount how good Golden State is defensively and their scheme.
Yep.
You're gonna lose your mic
I'm
here.
gonna lose my mic. I'm getting
There you
worked
go.
up over you, Bill.
He has that
Let's keep
effect.
it verbal if we can.
But that's really, to me, I don't think you put that on leadership. I think obviously game one was a disappointment.
Yes.
You come in there, it didn't look like they had a whole lot of energy. You didn't really learn a lot from game one. Did you learn a lot from game one?
I didn't learn anything. But the Golden State
two
Warriors
did.
only had 4 turnovers.
That was tough.
Unreal.
All right, I hear you.
All right.
I appreciate you
Well,
giving it
hey,
to
listen,
me.
I appreciate you coming out here.